guys, welcome into the actors vlog. How are you today? I hope you are doing very well as always. I hope you have great week just behind you and even better just in front of you. So today I was planning to talk about something completely different. However, the events of the last evening pushed me to do this episode. So today we're gonna talk about unprofessional crew, unprofessional production. We're gonna talk about unprofessional audition. Yesterday, after my daytime job, I was invited for 2 auditions. The first one was already planned like week ago, even 2 weeks ago, because that audition originally supposed to be last Friday, not this Friday, but the Friday before that. On Thursday evening I get invitation for another one because this first one, was planned already for the longer time, so I put more pressure on that one, and I said to the other director that I'm very happy to come. However, I'm not gonna manage to memorize everything this time, and I hate to do that. I'm gonna have to read because I have the other meeting, and also I have quite lots of work in my daytime job, so I'm literally not gonna manage, but I still want to come. And so I went to that audition. The first one was in central London, and I was following the address which was sent to me via email, and the email was quite funky too, because first time when they sent me the audition instruction, and that was before that's supposed to happen for the very first time, they said that the site's gonna be delivered on the audition, where in offer on Monday they've been saying they gonna send them beforehand. So I literally, what I done, I just emailed them, that's great, thank you for that. However, you said the site's gonna be before, and also I'm not the English native speaker, so I prefer to have sites before, because I need to get used to them. I need to read them a few times, I need to learn them, and for me it's just easier. If that's my my own language, is completely different story. So yeah, they send the sites kind of ish late. However, I managed. There wasn't that much of that. The project was interesting, so I decided I'm gonna go. So yeah, yesterday I was almost already at the address. I just wasn't sure really which building I supposed to go, so I just tried to check my email, and I typed the name of the lady who was inviting me, and then I saw new email from like few minutes ago, last minute relocation, and I was like, damn. And they actually write that I need to go to another address, which luckily was not far away from there, because there was around like 7-12 minutes walk. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go. But then there was a question in my head. They have my phone number. Why no one tried to actually call me or send me a text? I know at the moment we have email on our phone, but not always. Maybe you're gonna go straight to your email, but you're always gonna see the text appearing on your phone, or the missed call. But anyway, I went there. They said they're gonna be in that place near South Bank. There is like this big royal hall, and they said they're gonna be on the 5th floor. So I went to the building. There was lots of people there, because they had some big event last night. So I went to I think there was a 3rd floor, and there was a security lady who stopped me, and she said like, do you have a pass? I was like, I don't have a pass, I'm just coming for like audition, it should be on the 5th floor, I just get the email. And then she said like, can you wait here? And she called her colleague, and her colleague come over, and he said that, yeah, but we told them they can't do anything here, because this is not really like spaces for audition here. We have those big nice hall here on each floor, which we kind of always giving to those young people who try to produce something to make the audition. But today we have just too many people, it's an event, so we send them to the 2nd floor, so they should be on the 2nd. And just in that second, when I was about to go down, they said like, oh, they actually can't be at 2nd, so we tell them they can't be there. So I was like, okay, thank you very much, this is not your fault. So I tried to call them, but no one answered, so I left them voicemail. And I said, hi, this is Evelina, I went to the old address, I went to the new address, this is what they told me, I'm gonna be here for the next 10 minutes, so if you please just give me a call. I also quickly typed the email, I wait for around 15 minutes even, and I left the building because I was like, I have to go for another audition. And then I just get the email, can you call me, please, on this number? And there was that lady, and that was the same number. And it kind of didn't, appear in my head. But, one question, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna call them. So I called them, and someone picked up the phone, I think that was that lady. And she was like, oh, yeah, hey, how are you? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little bit disappointed. And I started telling her. And she was like, yeah, but we are in the Central Royal Hall. I was like, yes, I know, I was there. And that's what the people who are in charge of the building told me. And I tried to call you, you didn't pick up. I sent you an email, you didn't pick up. And she was like, yeah, but we are here. I was like, certainly, they told me you can't be there. So you can't have any audition there because they said there is no space and they're not gonna allow you today to do anything there. So she was like, where are you? And I was like, I have another meeting, I have another audition, which I have to go to now because it's just past time when I'm supposed to be leaving, because audition with you guys supposed to be for like, I don't know, 15-20 minutes from 7 o'clock. Now it's, almost 25 past, almost half past, and at 7:45 I have to be at the other place. So that person was like, oh, okay, thank you, and bye. And then when she hung up, I was a little bit like, overthinking what's happened. And then I was like, oh my god, she actually sent me an email and asked me to call her. So that's mean she didn't even have money on her phone to give me a ring. And then I thought about all of those things, like they didn't, text me, they didn't try to call me, just was like email thing. And then I was thinking, hey, I was in film school too. We try to make the movies too. But we know if you want to start any sort of production, you have to have some sort of budget. And I'm not talking budget for the location or, I don't know, for the equipment or for paying to people, but just like a simple, few pounds, few grosze on your phone credit, so you can actually call the actor, you can be in connection with them, and I don't know, maybe to organize some tea, coffee or whatsoever. And I never in my life remember a situation when we invite someone for audition and we've been relocating audition in the last very moment and like to sort of different buildings, and then like we didn't even appear, and then we have sort of weird conversation like just that one. So I literally definitely not gonna give them any more chances to meet me, because that's enough. Even if that project was in the beginning very interesting, the people who try to make this, they are not interested at all. I think they're kind of time wasters. And I'm always try to encourage you to go for the even unpaid production, to try to do something. But the very important thing is you can't ignore people. Even if you don't have a budget, even if you're doing everything for free, you need to remain very professional. If you're changing some location in the last second, don't send email, call, text people, reach them by emergency number, not by, email. And don't ask them to call you and say like, are you okay? Oh, really? Like, I was literally, I think I was approached by kids who think they can be producer and filmmakers. And I think with this kind of attitudes and preparation, that will never happen. Because if something like that happened to me, what I would do, I would... if I would be in that second location and I would find out nothing happening, actually we can't do this here, I would try to find those people who came for that audition and even say like, guys, I'm sorry, let's go for coffee, let's talk about the project that way. Even, sit down in some sort of, like, little pub, cafe, whatsoever, somewhere where we can actually talk. But not this way. So, yeah, guys. My advice for you, please be very, very careful if you're producing something. Even if you don't have a budget, you're doing everything, like on zero budget whatsoever, you still have lots of to offer. You have to offer your professionalism. You have to be pro, even if you don't have those money. And also for the actors, if you're getting involved in those sort of projects, if you gonna have such a situation like I have, I can tell you simply, probably it's not the point to waste your time, because even if you're gonna meet up with them, I'm wondering what's gonna happen with the whole production process, etc., etc. Because I was at least expecting maybe still after this phone call I will receive some email where they actually gonna say, oh, we do apologize, this was very unprofessional, sorry about that, or we want to meet you, or we would like to meet you, but use your decision, etc., etc. But I never did. So I don't want to publicly humiliate them, so I will not give the name of the project, and I will not give the name of the person who's in charge of contact with me. A special, you should give them a chance, but probably I would never give them a chance. But if I will hear from somewhere else that they been in touch with those people and they didn't have good experience, they have pretty much same rubbish experience as myself, then definitely I will come back with another episode, and then I will tell you who and which sort of production, because I will say production, that was. And yeah, guys, and this is sort of my story. So it's about unprofessional production, unprofessional audition casting. So yeah, guys, I hope you're not gonna have this experience. I hope you're gonna have a very good evening, and see you next Sunday. And remember, go to the My Fairy Tale website, go to the previously episode if you want some free headshot, if you want some free reel, check my offer and email me. Bye.